Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are doing well. Today we will learn the most important MCQs related to journal science. So without wasting your time, let's start our session. So the first MCQs is, what is the temperature at which all the substances have a zero thermal energy? Right, the correct option is 273 degrees Celsius. The answer is 273 degrees Celsius. So at that point, the absolute zero is actually the temperature at which all the substances have a zero thermal energy, right? All the substances have a zero thermal energy. At this temperature, the kinetic energy of molecules is zero and they stop moving. This temperature is 273.15 degrees Celsius or 0 Kelvin. We can say the 273.15 degrees Celsius or 0 Kelvin. So 273 is a point at which the temperature of all the substances have a zero thermal energy, right? The next MCQ is, what is the substance called that alters the rate of reaction but remains chemically unchanged at the end of the process? And the correct option is catalyst. Other options such as a reactant, product, solvent, these are the wrong options. The correct option is catalyst. So catalyst is a substance that increases the rate of chemical reaction without being consumed or changed in the process, right? It works by lowering the activation energy required for the reaction to occur, and it also allows the reaction to proceed more quickly. So the correct option is catalyst. The next MCQs is, what is the study of interrelations of animals and plants with their environment, right? So it is clear that they are talking about the relationship of plants and animals with their environment. So the options are ecology, biology, chemistry. So obviously the answer is A, ecology, right? Ecology. So ecology is basically the scientific study of relationships between organisms and their environment, and it includes the study of distribution and abundance of organisms as well as the interactions between them and their physical surroundings, and it is called ecology. The interrelationship of interrelations of animals and plants with their environment is called ecology. The next MCQs is, what is the study of insects called? In entomology, herpetology, ornithology, mammalogy. So the correct option is A, entomology. Entomology is a scientific study of insects, right? Entomology is the correct option. And the next, the B is herpetology. So herpetology is basically the study of reptiles and amphibians, and ornithology is the study of birds, whereas the mammalogy is the study of mammals. Okay, now let's move towards the next MCQs. What is the unit used to express the focal power of optical lenses? What they are asking? Focal power of optical lenses is called diopter, right? The correct option is diopter. Focal length, lens diameter, lens thickness are wrong options. The correct option is diopter, right? So diopter is a unit which is used to measure the focal power of optical lenses, such as those found in eyeglasses, also in contact lenses, and you can also find find it in cameras. So it is defined as the reciprocal of focal length in meters. So the correct option is A. Now, the sixth MCQs is what is the velocity that a body with less mass must achieve in order to escape from the gravitational attraction of a more massive body called. So, the correct option is escape velocity. The correct option is escape velocity. Escape velocity is a velocity that a body must have in order to escape from the gravitational pull of a massive object such as a planet. So it is calculated as a square root of twice the product of the mass of the object and the gravitational constant. So the correct option is escape velocity. Orbit velocity, surface velocity, terminal velocity are the wrong options. The next question is what is laughing gas chemically known as? It is a very common question which you can expect in every exam, right? So laughing gas is nitrous oxide, NO2, yes, N2O. So it is called nitrous oxide. It is also called the laughing gas, and yes, it is a colorless and it is a sweet smell, and it is a commonly used as an anesthetic and as a propellant in aerosol cans, and it is also used as a food additive and as a chemical intermediate in production of other compounds. So it's all about the nitrous oxide. And what is the blood vessel called that carries the blood from the heart to various parts of the body? So it is called artery. Artery. Artery is a type of blood vessel, and it carries the blood away from the heart to other parts of the body, and it is characterized by the thick walls that are able to withstand the high pressure of blood being pumped out of the heart, right? So the correct option is artery. All other options such as a vein, capillary and lymphatic vessels are wrong options. The next question is what is the distance traveled by the light in a 1 year? So it is a very common question. So the correct option is light year. Light second, light minute, light hour are wrong options. So light year is a basically the unit of distance used to measure astronomical objects that are so far away that their light takes years to reach Earth, and 1 light year is equivalent to approximately 5.88 trillion miles and 9.46 trillion in kilometers, right? So the correct option is light year. The next MCQs is what is an organism called that derives its nourishment from an other living organism, so it is called parasite. Yes, parasite is the correct option. Predator, prey, producer are wrong options. The correct option is parasite, right? So parasite is an organism that lives in or on another organism known as the host and derives its nourishment from it, and parasite can cause a variety of diseases and health problems in their host and can have a significant impact on ecosystem and population also, right? So the correct option is parasite. Let's move towards the next MCQs. The next MCQs is Newton's which law states that the rate of change of momentum of the body is directly proportional to the force applied and takes place in the direction in which the force acts. right? So the correct option is Newton's second law, the Newton's second law of motion, right? So you can memorize this law, that the body is directly proportional to the force applied and takes place in direction in which the force acts. The correct option is Newton's second law of motion. The 12th MCQs is, which is the world's first man-made satellite? The first man-made satellite was Sputnik 1, right? And it was launched in 4 October 1957. The correct option is A. Sputnik 1 was the first man-made satellite. All other options such as Apollo 11, Galileo, Hubble Space Telescope are the wrong options. Okay, the 13th MCQs is, which planet is the brightest of all the planets? It's very important MCQs. So the correct option is Venus. Venus is the correct option. Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, all are wrong options. The Venus is a correct option. I think you don't need any explanation related to this MCQs. It is a very, easy MCQs. Small pieces of a solid matter which are found scattered in the interplanetary space of solar system are known as meteorites. It is called meteorites. And the other options are wrong. Only option A is right. So the 15 MCQs is, the largest gland in the body, which is dark red in color. So the correct option is liver, pancreas, spleen, thymus is also wrong. These options are wrong. Only liver is the right option because it is the largest gland in body, right? I'm talking about gland. You must be careful about that. The largest gland in the body, which is a dark red in color, and it is called liver. The next MCQs is, inadequate secretion of insulin hormone causes which disease? The correct option is diabetes. The correct option is diabetes. All other options such as hypertension, asthma, cancer are wrong options. So the correct option is diabetes. Okay, the common cold, influenza, chickenpox, and measles are caused due to the attack of वायरस. इन्फ्लूज़ा हम कहते हैं, जो हमें ज़ुकाम हो जाता है हम उसे इन्फ्लूज़ा कहते हैं बायोलॉजी की लैंग्वेज में. कॉमन कोल्ड, इन्फ्लूज़ा, चिकन पॉक्स एंड मिजल्स are caused due to the attack of virus. The correct option is virus. Bacteria, fungus, parasite are wrong options. And the next MCQs is, in which atmospheric layer are the communication satellite located? So the correct option is ionosphere, stratosphere, and troposphere, mesosphere are wrong options. Only option D is correct option. MCQs 19 is, the scientific principle behind fiber optics is total internal reflection of light. The scientific principle behind fiber optics is the internal reflection of light, right? So option A is correct option. Reflection of light, refraction of light, diffraction of light are wrong options. Only option A is the right option. Total internal reflection of light is the correct option. So the next MCQs is, ginger is a stem and not a root. True or false? Okay, the answer is true. Ginger is stem, right? and not a root, and it is true. The next MCQs, and it is our last MCQs. So when we when we when we win the watch, which energy is stored? The correct option is potential energy, right? Kinetic energy, chemical energy, nuclear energy, all these options are wrong options. The correct option is potential energy. So I think it's enough for today. So I will cover the other MCQs related to journal science in my coming video. So if you really like my video, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe my channel, because when you hit the like button and share it with your friends and also subscribe my channel, it keep me motivated to upload more videos for you. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe. Allah Hafiz.